The first sign often appears unexpectedly, a persistent tightness in the right shoulder. It's that tension around the shoulder blade or neck that keeps coming back, no matter how much you stretch or massage it. This discomfort can be linked to the liver when bile becomes thick and starts creating internal pressure. That pressure can be referred through nerves that radiate pain to the shoulder, producing a symptom far from the real source of the issue, which makes diagnosis confusing for many people. Another common warning shows up on the skin. Recurring itching on the arms, legs, or back, without visible rashes or allergies, may point to an internal imbalance. This happens when bile salts leak into the bloodstream and accumulate in tissues, irritating the skin from the inside out. This type of itch usually doesn't improve with creams or moisturizers and often signals that the liver is working slowly to filter and eliminate waste from the body. The third red flag appears after meals. Nausea, queasiness, or a heavy feeling after eating fatty foods like eggs, butter, or fish may indicate insufficient bile production. Without enough bile, the body struggles to break down and absorb fats, leading to digestive discomfort. This sensation isn't related to how much you eat, but to how efficiently digestion occurs, which depends directly on proper liver function and healthy bile flow. One sign that often goes unnoticed is constant sugar cravings. Frequently reaching for sweets, chocolate, or sugary snacks may be linked to insulin resistance, a condition that commonly develops when the liver is overloaded with fat. In this situation, cells can't use energy efficiently. As a result, the brain keeps asking for sugar even after full meals, creating an artificial hunger cycle that's difficult to control. Persistent fatigue is another important indicator. Feeling constantly tired, mentally foggy, or exhausted even after a full night's sleep may be tied to poor nutrient absorption. When the liver doesn't release enough bile, essential nutrients like vitamin D, choline, and omega-3s aren't absorbed properly. These nutrients are crucial for energy production, brain function, and overall metabolic health. The sixth sign shows up in the abdomen. A bloated, protruding, or constantly distended belly may signal deep visceral fat accumulation. This type of fat settles between the organs and often starts in the liver, gradually spreading outward. What's surprising is that this can happen even in people with a normal body weight, making it a silent problem that's often ignored for long periods. Some clues appear directly on the skin. Small reddish blood vessels, resembling spider webs, may show up on the chest, shoulders, or legs. These marks tend to appear when the liver can't properly metabolize hormones like estrogen. With excess hormones circulating, blood vessels dilate and become visible through the skin. Although they may seem cosmetic, they act as an important internal warning sign. Another curious sign involves the feet. Constantly dry or cracked heels, even with regular use of moisturizers, may point to a problem converting tryptophan into vitamin B3. This vitamin is essential for keeping skin healthy, elastic, and hydrated. When the liver is under stress, this conversion is impaired. Dietary adjustments and reducing refined flour intake often help improve this symptom over time. The ninth sign appears around the eyes. Whitish or yellowish deposits on the eyelids, known as xanthelasmas, are fat accumulations beneath the skin. They form when cholesterol isn't being efficiently processed by the liver. Instead of being properly broken down and eliminated, it gets deposited in tissues and becomes visible. This sign usually indicates lipid imbalances linked to compromised liver function. Finally, visible changes such as slightly yellowed eyes, swollen ankles, or very pale stools may suggest more advanced stages of liver overload. These signs appear when bile flow is impaired and waste products begin to build up in the body. In most cases, the root cause is excessive intake of sugar, ultra-processed foods, and refined oils. Recognizing these signs early makes it possible to act before the condition worsens.